It's What If Wednesday. Welcome to Snarly Illustration. Today's study is of a cat, a dog, a bat, and a frog. As I got to drawing, I also got to thinking, where does the saying "it's raining cats and dogs" come from? And why is it cats and dogs versus something like bats and frogs? I found an interesting article written last month on the BBC's historyextra.com website by Jonny Wilkes. Not only did he cite the term's use as far back as the 1600s, he also presented 4 possible origin stories of how domestic pets could have been linked to torrential downpour. He writes, number 1. Cats and dogs used to cuddle into thatched roofs during storms, only to be washed out during heavy rains. Considering how a well-maintained thatched roof is actually fairly weatherproof, the animals would have to be cowering on the outside, so this wouldn't have been a great hiding place in a storm. This theory makes for a nice story, but is probably apocryphal. Number 2. In Norse mythology, Odin, the father god responsible for storms, was often depicted with dogs and wolves representing winds. According to folklore, witches rode their brooms during storms, accompanied by their black cats, so that image took on the connotations of heavy rains for sailors. Odin and witches could be responsible for the expression. Number 3. We may have the words entirely wrong, and instead we should be saying kata doxa. This Greek expression means contrary to experience or belief, which an actual storm featuring falling cats and dogs certainly would be. And finally, number 4. We could be using a derived form of the now obsolete word catadupe. In Old English, this meant a cataract or waterfall. Versions of this word also existed in many ancient languages, so when we say it's raining cats and dogs, we might be suggesting that it's raining waterfalls. Whatever theory makes the most sense to you as an artist, it's nice to know how to draw a cat, a dog, a bat, and a frog in general. Thanks for joining me today, and remember these 3 things as you practice your craft: curiosity, courage, creativity. Happy drawing.